one day, in his humility, he was feeling a certain pain in his heart. That who am I to worship the beautiful threefold bending form of Radharaman? It is Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu. He's the one that showered all blessings upon me. He's the one that gave me entrance into Vrindavan. He's the one who opened the doors to Braj Bhakti for me. He's the one who gave me the association of Rup and Sanatan and Raghunath Das. He's my all in all. And my beloved Father, who Lord Chaitanya told me to serve till he died. Before he left this body, he gave me the instruction to worship Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with my heart and soul. Who am I to be worshiping Krishna? Radharaman was looking down at Gopal Bhatt Goswami with a smile on his face. Because the Lord knows our heart. And as Gopal Bhatt looked at the beautiful smiling face of Sri Radharaman, Radharaman manifested himself as Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with golden complexion. Krishna, who had taken the form of Lord Chaitanya with the complexion and the sweet love of Sri Radharani in his heart. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu glanced and smiled in the ecstasy of love, crying tears, chanting the holy names as Gopal Bhatt Goswami was beholding this beautiful darshan. Suddenly, that form of Lord Gauranga transformed into Sri Radharaman, playing upon his flute. Radharaman would speak to Gopal Bhatt Goswami and fulfill all of his desires. Gopal Bhatt Goswami, before departing into Krishna's eternal abode of Goloka, he established very, very high devotional standards of worship. And to this day, the descendants of his disciples have preserved it. At one time, Srila Prabhupada told the devotees that we should study the worship of Radharaman temple to understand that spirit of worship of the deity. And tonight, we have with us one of Srila Prabhupada's very, very close, loving associates, who received, personally, he probably received more individual instructions from Prabhupada than 90% of all of Prabhupada's disciples together. Of course, every word of every page of every one of Prabhupada's books and lectures and everything he ever said to any of his disciples that we've heard, they're all intimate, personal instructions to us. And we should see it that way. When Srila Prabhupada was writing his books and his commentaries, it was Radharani, it was Sri Ras Bihariji, It was Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. It was our whole parampara of great acharyas, intimate associates from the spiritual world, including the 6 Goswamis. They were speaking through Srila Prabhupada's ecstatic, loving heart to each and every one of us. We can think of it this way because if we understand it this way, it is the truth. As Krishna played his flute and each gopi heard Krishna calling her. As Krishna would call the name of the cows and each cow would hear only her name. As Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during kirtan, sometimes every devotee was thinking, he's only looking at me. It's Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy manifesting through Srila Prabhupada. So when we're reading his books, we should think like this. At this moment, Srila Prabhupada is speaking personally to me. This shouldn't make us proud. It should make us very humble and very grateful because we should know he's doing the same thing for everyone else. And this should give us eagerness to want to hear from him, to want to somehow or other escape from whatever we're doing whenever we can, to hear Srila Prabhupada speak to us. This is the way Prabhupada was empowered. And to get a deep, intimate glimpse of how we can actually experience Prabhupada's presence in his tapes, in his books, in the service they render to his devotees and to his mission. Srila Prabhupada had beautiful pastimes with many of his very, very close associates. And when they share their memories, they open the doors for all of us. To feel this enthusiasm. Yes, I too am being called like this. Let us all pray that we can have this realization and be grateful to such surrendered associates of our Gurudev, like His Holiness Giriraj Swami Maharaj, who spent so many beautiful moments, days, weeks with Srila Prabhupada in Mumbai, in Calcutta, in Madras, in Mayapur, and here in Sri Vrindavan Dham.